field stand out before arriving in WWE.
Yeah, but Alba's taken to in-ring competition like the proverbial fish to water.
Looks custom built for this business.
Thus far, Alba's proven to be nearly unstoppable. Priest is here, ready to deliver some punishment.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest!
Damian Priest has proven himself to be extremely capable in the ring, winning the United States title, Money in the Bank, and the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, Damian Priest is an ambitious and hard-hitting superstar that you must take seriously. No matter the odds, the Archer of Infamy always has a shot at winning.
That's right, Priest doesn't care who his opponent is or the stipulation. He's always ready to give it his all. As we've seen so many times, Priest is just ruthless once the bell rings.
Yeah, Damian knows how to be aggressive and, more importantly, how to end a fight.
Oh, man, with a head full of steam.
And that is why you always need to keep your guard up.
But come on, that was a blatant cheap shot. Here's Meilee, and this capacity crowd is ready to see Damian Priest in action.
Oh yeah, and fellas, Damian Priest all about that explosive power, but you can't sleep on his speed. That's how he's able to hit those jaw-rocking big moves out of nowhere, man. And you know he's always coming out here to make a statement.
And what a statement he makes. It's not just how hard he's hitting his opponents, it's how much he enjoys to shoulders down, pinning Dragon up, and fends off the pinfall.
Too soon for a cover.
And retaliates with a counter.
Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
And Femi is going full tilt here.
Yeah, Femi, with impressive offense.
Corey, what's Damian Priest need to do in this match? What's going to be the difference maker here?
Now's the time for Priest to let cooler heads prevail, Cole. Damian Priest can't get hot or let his emotions take over because we've seen time and time again. That's when he starts making avoidable mistakes in the ring.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Taking flight.
Oh, no, and Big pays for it.
To take that risk and completely whiff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory tonight.
Oh! Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
With a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish.
Just targeting the leg, testing the limits.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that. Elbow drop right on point.
Femi saw what was coming. The ref continues to count. Real risk of things ending right now. Making a timely return to the ring.
Swinging the elbow to hold.
There is Reese. Going to set up the opponent. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
With the razor's edge. With that close over the pins.
And he's still in the game.
A defiant kick out. That's what that was. He's letting everyone know if you want to keep him down, you're going to have to put him down.
Priest clearly thinking, what am I going to have to do to put this one away?
Ripped in the hard way.
Over Femi sets his opponent up. And what goes up must come down.
The cover on Priest.
Oh, yeah, man. He wants to do even more damage. I like the instinct, but this could come back to bite him.
The pop-up and the front grace.
This is the finishing touch Femi needs.
There it is. Femi is your winner. Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
Here is your winner,
And this was quite the win for Alba Femi.
Damian Priest in utter shock with this result, but you can bet he'll come back with a new approach to his game plan.
Model superstar, and also a championship caliber superstar too.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxxine Dupri.
Maxxine has really proven herself to be a student of the game, always looking to learn and get better.
Now we can see the improvement in her in-ring abilities every time she sets foot in the ring.
Yeah, she might just surprise us with something again tonight. Every time Maxxine competes, she seems to pull an amazing new trick out of her bag.
That's the Academy training at work, Cole. You are looking at their newest star student.
Pledge your allegiance.
Oh, yeah. Alba Fyre is here. Secret purpose in the house.
And her opponent, accompanied by Piper Niven from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fyre.
Alba Fyre is a woman who delights in causing pain.
Yeah, Fyre has a very dangerous combination of technical ability and a ruthless mentality. It's wise to be afraid of Alba Fyre.
Fyre ready to carry out her orders? Oh, yes.
Here's the bell, and we have Alba Fyre set for action now.
Alba Fyre is a plotter, a planner.
Hold on, interesting here. Looks like a handshake before things get going.
Look, I can have all the respect in the world for my opponent, but that doesn't mean I wasn't going to do what I had to do to win by any means necessary. Just remember that.
I guess the key here is for neither one of these superstars to take things personally if it eventually comes to that point. foot right in the throat. Brutal. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Game placed in the corner here.
Shot. Elbow dog.
Running knee. Dupri has the momentum against her here.
Yeah, Fyre just can't be stopped now.
She might need to regroup.
Fyre making that look almost effortless. Devastating counter. Scouting paid off with a DDT. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Taking over with the Northern Lights.
Hit that with everything and followed it with the pin.
Can't believe we didn't even get a 2 count there.
Foot right in the throat. Brutal. Alba Fyre's obviously got the in-ring. Oh, perhaps running her mouth a bit too much.
She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Unbelievable athleticism.
You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Fireman's carry position. Uh-oh.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Oh, an echoing jump.
She's looking winded now.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get. Nice go behind. Up across the shoulders. Ref needs a check on that fresh cut of Maxxine.
Into the pin. This could be it.
2. She kicks out with force.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Placing her against the turnbuckle. Splash. She's got her cinched in.
Lots of torque on that suplex.
All measured up.
Drop kick to the spine. Alba shifts that to her favor.
Duck in the close. Right into a beautiful schoolboy now.
Quick kick out by Fyre.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
Quick response to Fyre's offense.
Driving the point of the elbow in deep.
Taking the wind out with a stop to the solar plexus.
Vicious headbutt. Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
Up high. Fyre with a swanton.
Will Alba put it away here?
There's 2. That was a hard-fought win. She's got to be proud of herself tonight. A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your winner, Alba Fyre!
What a victory for Alba Fyre tonight.
And Maxxine looks good out here, but it still wasn't good enough to give her the W.
An international star, Yoshiki Inamura.
Making his way to the ring from Ottawa, Japan,
much as Inamura is all about fighting with honor, he still had to find out the hard way that you cannot trust anyone in this business. Doesn't matter how honorable you are.
Now Inamura is showing even more fire. He's not going to let anyone step on him or push him around ever again.
Truth will ultimately prevail. But there's pain bringing it to light.
The mastermind behind the culling. I wonder what Spears has got up his sleeve tonight. You just know he's been plotting something.
And his opponent, representing the Culling from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Shawn Spears!
A gifted competitor with a wealth of in-ring knowledge, Shawn Spears is a threat.
With or without a chair in his hands.
He's a mentor. He's a leader. Shawn Spears, the GPS. If you let him, he'll always guide you in the right direction.
Here's the bell, and this match is on with Shawn Spears.
We all know Shawn Spears has what it takes in the ring. He's a true student of the game, but his attitude is all wrong. He thinks he's superior to everyone else, and that good things should just be handed to him.
Yeah, but somehow that attitude has brought Spears some followers. Goes to show you how good of a master manipulator he can be.
There.
Down for the pin. Two. And his shoulder gets up in time.
Oh, that was close. And this early, too.
Wow. Shoulder tackle. He's going up. From the top.
Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Big impact off the neck breaker. Chair. Uh-oh. And Yoshiki with the wherewithal to counter.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
I've seen that used more than once at a few football matches. Stretching that shoulder.
Nah, shoulder injuries are no joke, man. That was serious damage being done, and I'm not sure it's going to stop there.
When you're in the ring against Shawn Spears, you really can't afford to make any mistakes, because not only will Spears spot them right away, he won't hesitate to exploit them.
Yeah, Corey, that lethal cunning is what makes Spears such a dangerous competitor.
Flying through the air, it connects.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Listen to the impact.
And now is as good a time as any to retreat from our announce desk, as it doesn't seem like it will be long for this world. Connected with a punch.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism. Uh-oh, gonna try to break the leg. Ouch. Leg breaker.
Evades the attack.
There goes Inamura climbing back to the ring.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
Pulling out the heavy artillery, and that certainly had to hurt.
Yoshiki gets reversed.
He just saved himself there.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Heartbreaker. Can he do it? Kick out one.
Oh, can't even keep him down for a 2 count.
Oh, stomping away.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
disturbance. Carry into a face right to the knee by Spears. He got the shoulder up in time.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
Big shot to the gut. Oh, that was an aggressive forearm there.
Strong forearm. Oh, he saw it coming.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Boom! Read that one.
It's that time.
Oh, fought that off with the stiff elbow, man.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
This match finally really taking its toll. Who knows how much further this... full-headed steam.
That is the ultimate splat.
Spears is absolutely laid out.
He manages to kick out. What strength.
He broke the pin at the last possible second.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if running a win might just be impossible.
What an absolute Donnybrook tonight.
A hotly contested fight between these men.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
That may be one of the biggest wins of his career. Let's take another look at these guys getting after it.
Here is your winner, Yoshiki Inamura.
It was an excellent use of leverage to end the match.
Making the smart play at the right time changed everything. This is why you have to expect the unexpected in WWE.
The Swamp Queen herself has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Boca Raton, Florida, Odette. Beaumont.
We all know the rich history of the Beaumont wrestling family.
A legacy Odette Beaumont carries through to this day.
You talking about in the ring or what they pull outside of it?
Yes. The one and only Odyssey ripped.
And her opponent from Amarillo, Texas, Odyssey ripped.
Buckle up because we're about to go on an Odyssey tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Odyssey Rift is about to turn the WWE Universe inside out.
This ring is not ready for the Odyssey it's about to go on.
Getting underway Odyssey Rift.
Competitors who come up through the independent circuit often develop a certain grit about them. Odyssey Rift certainly appears to have that quality.
And that resilience may prove important tonight. Once
Taking off. Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Uh-oh.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
Oh, stomping away.
Big elbow drop.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Gotta be agonizing for the arm.
Lethal combination.
Rift has no control here.
And Rift needs to lift off.
Oh, the knees caught him. Could be a turning point. Brought down with that maneuver.
Ooh.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Clothesline. She's taking her share of blows at this point.
And blast off from the top with a splash.
Straight into the pin. 2 count. She was close to the end there.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
That'll turn your lights out. Just like that. She turned it around.
Compressed in the corner.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute. Looked like hooks the heel and stretches it out. Heel hook. Love when she get in her opponent's face.
Body drop.
We're going to wrench the arm now.
Oh, but big shot right back to the face.
And now a backslide into a leverage pin.
Oh, what a victory! Can you believe it? From out of nowhere! These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
The latest sensation. I'm blazing the trails. A new revelation. Breaking the scales. I'm rewriting history and taking you down. I'm writing a story. Yeah, you're feeling it now. Take you apart in the heart. Like a drum. Taking the floor like a zero. Haven't you heard?
Here is your winner, Odette.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you've got to be on your toes at all times.
The tortured powerhouse, Erick Rowan.
Once a sheep, now a rambling rabbit.
From the shackles of sorrow.
Here comes the dark and dangerous Shinsuke Nakamura. At one point in time, I called this man the rock star of WWE, but now he has a much different tune.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura!
Shinsuke Nakamura has always been dangerous, but somehow, Booker, he's taken it to another level.
Oh, yeah, man. Don't think Shinsuke Nakamura has ever held back in the ring, but those famous strikes have gotten even more lethal. He's out to do real damage, man.
I'm worried he's going to take someone's head off.
I think that's the goal.
Just take a look at what Shinsuke Nakamura has become. Truly adopting the samurai spirit. No words, no emotion. Just brutal and decisive violence.
It has certainly taken opponents by surprise. It's taken the WWE Universe by surprise. We've seen Nakamura be evil before, but this is something completely different.
You need only to look at the eyes of this man. He now sees what he needs to do to reach the top. He knows he can do it, but he also knows it will cause suffering and anguish, and he has accepted that.
Square shot with the back elbows ends that.
Saw that one coming in the driver's seat now.
Yeah, that attack really backfired, didn't it? Erick Rowan appearing ready to compete.
And honestly, I have no idea how you even prepare to take on a guy like Erick Rowan. I mean, I've fought big guys in my career, but Erick's got some stuff going on in his head that makes him extra dangerous.
Yeah, Rowan has no problem inflicting his own mental anguish on his opponents, and that tends to present itself in a very brutal manner.
Across the way, though, that's Shinsuke Nakamura. His style may be outlandish, but Nakamura's strikes are as vicious as they come. One hit from Nakamura can completely alter the complexion of this match.
Very few competitors are as intimidating as Shinsuke Nakamura. Reversal on Rowan. Straight forward. Nakamura looking to go airborne. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. This is that one-of-a-kind energy of Shinsuke coursing through his veins. Rowan is an opposing figure in and out of the ring. Corey, how do you steady your nerves facing this absolute beast among men?
Well, as a big man, Rowan has a tremendous amount of power. Staying out of his reach and chopping away at his base should leave him vulnerable to some more damaging offense.
Rowan wasting no motion on the counter.
position.
Oh, but wait a minute. We're going to fight out of this with some big punches.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
Dropping the knee hard.
Erick didn't look ready for his opponent there.
Nakamura will be dangerous if he can keep dishing out offense like that.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Here we go.
What's this? Oh, no. Not this dude, Book.
Oh, yes, it is. Get some, want some. But you better be big enough, bad enough to take some. Oh, yes, man. Here we go.
Sister Abigail arriving on the scene and making sure he throws down.
And he finds a way to illustrate.
Shots up. Will Rowan recover? Two.
Shinsuke Nakamura did it. These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Managed to stay focused, kept two eyes on the ball. And now, our winner.
I'm impressed with this superstar managing to push out all the noise, man, to ignore the distractions and just get this thing won.
Nobody's happier to be here than Meilee fan.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Union from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Meilee Fan.
They're starstruck and they're getting struck by a star. Meilee fan is about to learn the difference.
Not if Fanny strikes first.
Meilee fan may be a fangirl on social media, but she's all business in the ring.
All business, sure, but all that, I don't know, dog.
The pit bull has been released.
And her opponent, representing American-made from Knoxville, Tennessee,
Nile really has that dog in her. Once she has her sights set, she just tears her opponents apart, piece by piece.
Nile doesn't lift weights. Nile lifts the whole gym.
Nile never stops training, never stops working. She's always improving on herself. We got the bell, and it's going down with Meilee Fanny Fan.
Meilee Fan competes with more emotion in every match than most superstars display in their entire lifetimes. She might not be the fastest, the smartest, the strongest, or the most skilled, but she may have the biggest heart.
The question is whether or not she can manage that excitement effectively. It can be a great asset, but also a hindrance if her enthusiasm causes her to lose control.
But let's talk about Ivy Niles now. When you look at this woman and you get the whole picture, Ivy has power. She has stamina. She has no quit attitude, man. She's not leaving this ring.
Oh, and that's what she gets for taking her eyes off her opponent.
Introducing a boot to the face.
Merciless kick to the back right there.
Uh-oh, boom. Had it scouted and met with a back elbow.
Drops down their opponent with a kick to the knee. Building up momentum into a Hurricane Rana. Spiked him. Strong forearm. Oh, with a deafening choke slam.
Fan gets countered. Boy, how do you contend the power of Ivy Nile in the ring?
You make it as difficult as possible for Ivy to use said power, Cole. Be crafty with your offense and fast with your footwork. And whatever you do, don't give Ivy any easy chances to unleash her strength with a series of strikes.
She wants to take this thing to the outside. Running Hurricane Rana. Looks like things are heading our way.
Step in front of me, dog. This is a new suit.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Wait a minute. Opponent's locked in. Oh, boy, stretch.
That could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve.
Oh, bad. Big shot right there.
The advantage is turned toward Ivy.
Every form of offense Fan attempts is being neutralized.
Back in. Got took a while with the rep count there.
Oh, my God! No way! Good call! Vernon Frankensteiner! Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Swinging neck breaker. And a unique splash.
Directly into the pin attempt.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
It's not over yet, gentlemen. Still plenty to go here.
Catching a drop kick. She's now looking a bit worse for wear.
Meilee possibly testing the limits of her opposition.
Oh, DDT! Looking for something big here. Here we go.
The knees at the last second.
She's got her cinched in.
Oh, what a foot.
Into the cover.
Meilee out of the pin instantly.
Well, she thought she saw a chance to gain the fall, but obviously was mistaken. Taken down instantly.
Meilee catches her by surprise.
Look out!
Oh, the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away.
Choke slam! Oh, straight forward. She's looking winded now.
And as the damage accumulates, you really need to start being more cautious.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Oh, a declarative, decisive shot.
Insult to injury. A steady stream of moves taking out Nile.
This is how you counteract Ivy's power game. Being crafty, being quick, and refusing to let Ivy perform any sort of feat of strength.
She just barely makes it back before the officials count.
Now Ivy has to fight back. Trying to resist this hold. Just wrenching away here.
She's got to figure out some...
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. Stopped dead in their tracks with a shot to the face. The advantage is turned towards Meilee.
Meilee is firmly in the driver's seat.
A reversal. Well scouted. She's able to nip things in the bud here.
Ivy got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
With the choke slam.
Where's Meilee going now? Set up for a second time.
Picture perfect. Feeling like it's over. Friday night.
Picked up the victory. And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
Here is your winner, Meilee, Fanny.
And Fan displays her greatness with that victory.
But Ivy now is a pit bull. All right, losing a match, that only increases her ferocity.